I didn't acquire Crash Bandicoot normally like everybody would. Normally you just go into a shop, boom, give off your currency and you walk home with it, done. No, this was different. When I was, I don't know how young I was, but when I was young, and 5, my dad offered me a newspaper and he said, come look at these games, these are pretty good. And I was just a kid back then, all I wanted to do was pretend I was, you know, being a dinosaur. And I did that every day until I don't know, I think I ran and hit my head on the banister. That's when I stopped being a dinosaur, never mind. But when I actually did sat down and listened to him, he said to me, this game looks pretty good. Then he pointed at Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. And I sat on his lap with my sticky custard fingers and agreed with him. So we ordered it, it came the next day, and I played the living shit out of it. The story is, the satellite from the previous game is falling down to the planet. It crashes for some other reason, I'll cover that in another review. But it lands on a tomb, containing an evil entity called Uka Uka. He's like a mask thing, he's supposed to be Aku Aku's brother, but I don't know, I don't see how wood can be brothers. Uka Uka then holds a small meeting with Dr. Neo Cortex in the warp chambers, wherever they are, and explain to each other, well, how they're going to take over the world whilst Cortex pleads for his life. Uka Uka explains to him that they're going to get the gems, and they're going to do it with this machine created by this blue git. So the aim of the game is you have to collect these 5 power crystals, and to collect these 5 power crystals you have to use the warp chamber that they created. They call it the time twisting machine, but it's pretty damn big to be one giant machine, but yeah, you know. And when you go inside a warp chamber, you are presented with 5 buttons all numbered, and each of these numbers are some items. Each chamber contains at least one of every item, a crystal, a gem and a relic. Of course you need to collect the crystals first, so that's what you do, that's what I did. So I went for it. I went through each and every one of those levels.